If you like this video, please press the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and also give it a thumbs up. Does information need an author? This question is important because DNA contains information. In fact, it contains complex specific encoded information. The answer to this question depends entirely upon which type of information you are referring to. Understanding this difference is the key to understanding why a naturalistic origin of life is fundamentally unworkable and impossible. Analog information, such as what we receive through light and sound, does not necessarily need an author because, among other things, it has no intrinsic meaning. The information we pick up from light is focused in our eyes to form an image that is projected into our consciousness by our brains. The information that it holds is really not encoded in any way. It simply results from patterns that the light produces after being emitted by or reflecting off of an object. Those patterns tell us something about those objects. In fact, the information only takes on meaning when our minds interpret what we see or hear. With digital information, on the other hand, the information is broken down into units that have established meaning between the sender and receiver. While digital technology refers to numbers in more general sense when referring to information, it can include words, letters, and other symbols. The idea is that the content of the signal is broken down into individual units. This can be carried by sound, by light, by electric current, or any other means by which these symbols can be transmitted. While statistically broken down digital information does not require any meaning, digitally encoded information, by its very nature, does have meaning. With digitally encoded information, by its very nature, the symbol stands for something else, beyond the symbols themselves. Words are the most basic form of this, with writing following after that. It is with the advent of computers, however, that the characters of writing have been further represented by numerical values. Ultimately, the meaning of all this has to be the result of a conscious, intelligent mind. There is no natural way for meaning to come about. What about artificial intelligence, you may ask? After all, they have the ability to write stuff. Now, while that is true, AIs are just algorithms written by the conscious, intelligent mind of a human being. Furthermore, the meaning that those texts have is the result of conventions established between the conscious, intelligent minds of human beings. As a result, while analog information does not require an author and can occur naturally, it only has meaning as it is interpreted by a conscious mind. Digital encoded information ultimately results from the work of a conscious, intelligent mind. Now, there may be intermediates involved that help produce the information, but the ultimate source and establisher of meaning is ultimately a conscious, intelligent mind. So until it can be confirmed otherwise, anytime we see digitally encoded information, it is best to conclude that it is the result of a conscious, intelligent mind. The DNA that runs every living cell qualifies as digitally encoded information. Consequently, the most reasonable and scientific conclusion, based on our experience, is that it too is the product of a conscious, intelligent mind. The only reason for claiming otherwise is a prior rejection of God.